morning, SRM family. Happy Monday. Welcome to another fabulous week of learning. We have a few announcements for you this morning. I'm going to let Miss Smith start.
Get to start first on this early Monday.
Because it's an early Monday and you've had more coffee than
learning. I haven't had any yet. So, this first announcement is for students. Please make sure you know which way you're getting home. If you're supposed to go on the bus, make sure you go on the bus. If you're supposed to go to parent pickup, make sure you go to parent pickup. And parents, please help us in reminding students. I know sometimes there are some changes and students tend to forget. And make sure you communicate that with the teachers. So teachers, please help your students get to where they need to go for dismissal. We only want the bus riders riding the bus, and if mom and dad are waiting for you at parent pickup, we want to make sure you get there too. So make sure everybody knows where they're going.
And also kinders, I know that some of you stay at the PAW, and so when we have substitutes, and you say you're going to parent pickup, but your parent picks you up at the PAW, that's a different location. So teachers, please make sure that your kiddos know if they're a PAW pickup, where the parents get down and actually pick them up at their PAW, or if they're a parent pickup where they pick them up in the car. We had some confusion on Friday since we had so many subs on campus. So please make a list, include those in your sub-plans. And on sub-plans note, we need to make sure that we have emergency sub-plans to Laura. We're really gonna hit hard on that this week. So if you have not yet given your emergency sub-plans to Laura, please do so by Friday. We will be sending happy emails on Friday if we don't have them by then. I would encourage you to do some generic plans for at least 3 days. That way we have those plans to go through out the year. So most people.
Yeah. And copies made also, please.
Yes, copies, because we don't have the manpower obviously to do those, and so please get those in this week. I know she has a checklist for you, so I'll have her email that out to you today so that you also have that. If you need a folder to put them in, we have several folders. We can get you a folder, put it in there, and then we're going to file those in the front office so that we have easy access to them. Okay, on the COVID note, we are still working very, very hard to keep everybody safe and healthy. Families, staff, students, we get those COVID letters out as soon as possible. We try and give out as much information as possible with still keeping the individual who is COVID positive anonymous. So please understand the information that I'm giving out is to hopefully ease some of the people's minds, because the individual hasn't been on campus for a while. It is in no way judgmental to anyone about when they're testing or when the reporting is done. I know that it's hard to get in for testing. I just want to relieve everyone's minds as much as possible with the minimal information that I am allowed to give out. So please understand that when you get those COVID letters. And always, if you have questions, please call the nurse or Ms. Smith or myself, and we'll do the best to answer your questions. However, again, confidentiality is very important. On that note, teachers and students, it is imperative, it is mandatory, and I can't stress it enough, that your masks are on at all times in the building. We have people who are coming in throughout the campus that are either contractors, other APS employees, ourselves, that we're seeing people that we walk into the classroom and all of a sudden the mask is going up. Students where the mask is underneath their nose. It is very, very, very important that the masks stay on. If we don't want to go back to remote learning, that's the only way that we're going to keep people on campus, is if we're as safe as possible. So please, masks must be worn at all times. Also, don't forget the hand washing. I think everyone, or the majority of people, probably have a sink in their classroom or their area. Please wash hands as often as possible. Hand sanitizer also. But if we have the ability to wash hands, please wash hands throughout the day. We don't want to change any of the COVID safe practices that we came back in April with, because it's still here and we still need to be very, very careful. And then this is the last COVID note for teachers. It is also very imperative that you create a seating chart for your students. That seating chart needs to be accessible to us immediately if you have a COVID positive in your classroom. That is how we do our contact tracing, and it is a lot easier if you have it ready to go. It makes it faster for us to get in contact with the families we need to contact. So please make sure that you have a seating chart. I know it changes. I used to do a seating chart with little stickies so I could move the names around when I needed to. Just an idea, but make sure that, because I'm not that techie, so I did Post-its. As I'm saying it, I'm realizing how untechy I am. So just make sure you have a seating chart. On that note, we are winding down August, and we are wishing you a very, very happy Monday.